Yeah, the whole weird thing about that barrel right there, it's differently weird. I get they were trying to go for the old M14 look, but it doesn't look right.
Hope you ain't one of them synths. You're the spine.
If you need a weapon, you've come to the right place.
Work to do. Can't talk now.
Well done.
Okay. See, the weird thing about pipe weapons, technically they're all the same. It depends on how you pick what their functionality is. So technically this is a sniper rifle version. And you probably want this for if you want a revolver. Yeah, I feel like we have a love-hate relationship with this, with these weapons. They're not bad, not by a long shot. They're just, we probably all feel like they kind of dropped the ball on what they could have done with them, and how far they could have taken them. Probably could have gone above and beyond what we see now, making incredible weapons that would not only devastate but dominate. But it would take a while to upgrade to that point. You can't just automatically get the best goons, you know. pressing the gun at 3 to unlock its full power. The difference between the two is the accuracy. Calibrated one makes the gun less heavy. That's it. The scope on the thing is so stupid. That's a 45 revolver right here. It's not bad. Not the actual greatest, but it works. I need gears and screws. Well, this is a sniper rifle, so yeah, that makes sense. They're all working in here hard. Oh, I forgot. There's someone with a pipe weapon that shouldn't have a pipe weapon. I need to give her a better weapon. This place is so heavily defended.
Hey,
Can I get you a drink?
I want to trade a few things.
Okay.
Give me back that pipe pistol, and I'm gonna give you my personal favorite, a Tommy gun! Watch out, it bites.
What can I get you?
Let's see what you got.
Let me know what you'd like.
Blood fight steak, let's give you those. Cram is just spam. And it would still be good, too, surprisingly. I don't know why people knock spam. Spam was created for World War II. Because people needed to eat. And that was probably the cheapest, most effective way of feeding everyone. Well, I made that revolver for Nick Valentine, who has a shady-ass revolver. But the AI doesn't have to worry about range or accuracy or anything like that. But at least it'll look nice on him, right? Now I'm going into Lexington. I need to go into Lexington. I have so much I haven't done in there. And with the explosions Okay. That explains why my console was spinning up all of a sudden. Wouldn't super mutants have pipe rifles and never have a pipe pistol because it'd be too small for their hands? It would always have bolt action and full auto. For that very reason. The one thing though I can appreciate about Fallout is they don't have infinite grenades. If they use their grenades on their person, it's gone. And in other words, even the AI has limited inventory, which I do appreciate. No artificial difficulty setting other than more health and more defense, I guess. Yes. Where's the special gun that's supposed to be in here? Hello? I remember there being a special pipe rifle in here. Where'd it go? Man, when it rains, your system kind of spins up a little. Because it's like, oh my god, water droplets! My greatest weakness! I probably will make this gun full auto in the future. It's just for right now with the limited amount of ammo until I get Scavenger my next level. I won't have the ammo. Everyone knocks Scavenger, but having at least 1 star into Scavenger will make sure you never run out of bullets. Guaranteed. 2 stars into Scavenger, fucking motherfucker, you're gonna be a walking military fortress. Fucking scared me with the ball there. wearing a helmet. What the fuck? Again?
Made a big mistake, rookie. Think you're tough? Come on.
Jesus, this robot crap is just ridiculous. Well, they took out the mechanist crap, so I guess I could be grateful for that. Hey, have fun taking a nap, dumbass. God damn, Cogsworth. You go in there blind rage and then you fall on your ass because I haven't finished upgrading you fully. You're missing your full automatic minigun arms. You're not built with sentry parts yet. You don't have your body armor.
Civilian in the perimeter. Check your fire.
Hey there.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
I'm just trying to survive out here, like everyone else.
The way you charged in and engaged those ferals, I find that a bit difficult to believe. Are you from a local settlement?
Do all these questions really matter? After all, I helped you fight those ferals.
You make a fair point. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly under fire. If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun on our side.
I want to help, but I don't like the secrecy. Who are you, really?
Very well. I'm Paladin Danse, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there is Scribe Halen and Knight Reese. We're on recon duty, but I'm down a man and our supplies are running low. I've been trying to send a distress call to my superiors, but the signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir, if I may...
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm afraid it just isn't enough. What we need is something that will boost the signal.
Our target is ArcJet Systems, and it contains the technology we need. The deep-range transmitter. We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter, and bring it back here. So what do you say? You willing to lend the Brotherhood of Steel a hand?
Who are the Brotherhood of Steel?
Our order seeks to understand the nature of technology.
Then the power
What do you
corrupts
say?
them.
Will you help us?
That or corrupt people wanted it.
No time to waste. Let's get moving.
Outstanding. Halen, take Reese inside and bind his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese, once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
I'm on it.
All right, civilian. It's time to prove your worth. Head into the police station and resupply yourself. Then let me know when you're ready to begin. Let's move out, people.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
He just Savant kicked in, so whatever this level was is getting a super boost of XP. Look at that meter go! Level up. I think if you get a Servant to activate during a quest thing like that, you always get a level. Or at least it should. Okay, scavenger it was. Here it is. You find even more ammunition. That's what you want. Level 2. And then level 3 is find 3 times more ammunition. Do you really need 3 times more ammunition? I mean, yeah, I get that you'll have a shit ton of ammo, but at 2 stars, you're already getting more ammo than you will ever use. No matter how much you play the game. They could have taken 1 star off Scrounger for a 2 star, and the third one being whatever this is. There's a chance that to gain ammo and firing the last round in your clip. In other words, the last round you find an extra bullet in your pocket or something like that. Need level 23 before... Well, that's next levels for Scrounger. I need to give myself Scrapper, the next Scrapper in the next level. See, I have really rare components like circuitry, nuclear material, and fiber optics when scrapping. I just need Scrapper in general if I'm going to build every settlement. I also need one more into intelligence if I want to make the most out of my XP.
Hey.
Sir?
Codsworth.
Here we are.
Your thoughts?
It's refreshing to see a bit of military order within the Commonwealth. Let's just hope their intentions are in the right place.
Your thoughts?
2 fish swim into a concrete wall. One turns to the other and says, damn.
Your thoughts?
Sir, you've no idea how excruciating it is to see the Commonwealth in such a state. It's simply
I like him like this. He looks good, right?
as a robot butler.
That was it.
All right, then.
And when he's fully finished and becomes Godsworth... Okay, there's fighting going on somewhere, and I'm getting XP for it, which I'm appreciative. But where the fuck? I wish that police station becomes your own settlement, but it doesn't.
Well, hello there.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Robot provisioners give you XP if they kill any enemies nearby you in the vicinity.
Taking pot shots out of there. Cowards. Head down, sir. It appears someone is shooting at you.
I forgot about that for a second. Yeah, robot provisioners are the only provisioners I know that give you XP. Because you built them.
Sweet.
So if your robot provisioners are powerful and killing enemies nearby you, you'll just start getting XP for no reason. Just out of nowhere, your XP bar will just start going up. You don't get that out of the human provisioners, I noticed. Though I do notice everyone picks a single pipe weapon to keep.
Nice.
And it just so overwhelmingly seems to be the rifle. Or the pistol turned into a rifle. So I guess everyone has their favorite pipe weapon, per se, they'd like to have on them at all times. Even if... Every time I watch any game, I notice that everyone has a pipe weapon. A pipe pistol, pipe revolver, or the pipe rifle, or the action one. And I noticed you all carry that. So it seems like there is one pipe weapon for everybody that they like. For some people don't. And I believe those ones are because no one has a large like pipe minigun or something, or else they probably would take it. Though granted, the pipe minigun would probably have the worst fucking damage in the game. But it would probably spin up like crazy. And make a crap ton of damage while eating away at your 5.5 ammo. And I mean just eating it. Like you would slurping up spaghetti noodles, just draining the crap out of it, but it does like what, 5 damage per shot, it spins up for what, 100 shots per second. But you'll drain your ammo supply so quick.
Nice to have mementos.
I'm scrapping this for upgrades for you and my weapons there, Cogsworth, though. Try not to watch too much. I still have yet to play this. Got the Game of the Year edition. Haven't touched it. That's a good game. Everyone seems to have one favorite pipe weapon. And we all design it differently, so it always feels different. So don't worry about that. I'm playing the Game of the Year edition as well, but I don't really focus on the story since the story is a bit meh. It's not bad, but it's not the best out of all of them. You know. But the settlement building is probably my favorite part. The settlement building is from many years of us players saying we could build better settlements, and then they're like, okay, fine, here, build it, and then that's exactly what we did. We built way better settlements. I think they might have got a little butthurt on that one. Through the game, story-wise, me, well, I still haven't gone looking for my son yet. I got out of Vault 111 and have been wandering aimlessly, building settlements and combat. I have done 0 story, other than got out of Vault 111. The very basic stuff at the beginning. Well, I've already beaten the game several times, so I know what I'm doing. So it's just I prefer the settlement building and weapon stuff first and foremost, and leveling up. I like to level up. There might be some mods you want to get for your game first, though, like the unofficial patch and game bug fixes. You know, the mods that fix the game, because Bethesda's not going to do it. So you may want to get that. They're simple mods. Tiny, quick, you download them, they patch the quests in the game itself. No big deal, really. Downloading mods for patching up games should not be a big deal, since it needs it. And also, when you're building your guns, don't need to get gun nut if you decide to scrap parts off your gun and give them to, from the one gun you use to the gun, from one gun you don't use, scrap the parts off, and then put it on a gun you do use. You do make guns without needing gun nut. I would recommend getting a lot of perks with at least a 1-star in them. Oh, that's right, I leveled up already. I recommend Aqua Boy. If you don't get level 1 Aqua Boy, anytime you touch water, you'll get radiated. And you can drown. But a level 1 Aqua Boy, you get a rebreather and you can't get radiated. In Fallout 4, doesn't matter. Pick range or melee, they're both good. It just depends on your play style is all. Some weapons are going to be difficult compared to others, though. Oh, and if you don't have the unofficial patch, Idiot Servant can only you only can get Idiot Servant if you are level 3 or lower intelligence at the beginning. Once you pick it, though, then you can bring up your intelligence without it locking itself out. And you don't need any special perks up to 10. For one reason. Every time I find a bobblehead, you get 1 point into these perks up here. So you only have to bring them up to 9. You only have to bring these up to 9 because the bobbleheads will top you off to 10, so you don't have to waste a level point. And then you can get, other stuff you want down here. Everything I have is for leveling and building. Where's my Cogsworth? Where'd he go? Cogsworth? Oh, there he is. This is Cogsworth for me, though. I altered him. He may only have one eye, but he's been working out in the gym. And when I'm done with him, his name changes to Godsworth. Because he'll send your ass straight to God. He's a bit of ways away from being finished and completed, but it's a good fun thing if you have the DLCs. Game of the Year, I believe, has all the DLCs built in, right? If I remember. You do more lock picking than you do hacking in the game, so you always want your lock picking to be one higher than your hacking. You'll find that you end up lock picking more than you hack by 60% or so. Not a big deal, but it just helps. Yeah, when you start being able to upgrade and alter your robot companions, see, when you upgrade and level up, when you were able to robotically upgrade your companions, Cogsworth becomes the best companion in the game. Only because of the Mechanist DLC. Other than that, he's completely useless otherwise. Sadly, it takes the Mechanist DLC just to make Cogsworth the best character to be a companion. To me, anyways. Because you can get this guy to have 400 defense, over 400 damage per second, unlimited ammo, long-range ballistic lasers, with rocket launchers, flamethrower, and chainsaw. And that's just him. I've made him so powerful he was going after Deathclaws. For fun. He can solo the game by himself when you're finished upgrading him. Hence why I call him Godsworth. It's just ridiculous. The saw blade is for when they get close to him, and the laser hands on where his eyes used to be just feel right. He still keeps his eyebot and his personality, and he has the one eye.
I'm all ears. What can I do?
So he doesn't feel no different, but he just feels stronger. See, look at him. What's not to like?
Your thoughts?
I should think I waited 200 years for you to come out of that vault. And you did!
So you can use all your perks with dog meat without it interfering with anything. And since he doesn't count as a companion, dog meat will be with you during missions that have multiple characters with you. And it won't interfere with sending your companion away, because dog meat doesn't count as a companion. It's weird, I know. It makes no sense, and it took me a while to get my head scratched around that. Wondering what the hell's going on. Also, dog meat has the smallest hitbox in the game, so it's harder for them to take him down. So if you get the perk for the dog meat that makes him more powerful, he becomes a goddamn menace that will drag a super mutant down and rip its head off. And it's like, oh, damn. And you can use the Lone Wanderer perk since dog meat is not a companion, while being a companion. So you get a power boost from that as well. I guess it all depends on how you want to play. I don't want to go in there yet because I don't want to deal with all the creatures. I just want to find Lexington somewhere. Though I probably should head back to my settlement and scrap all my junk. Upgrade my weapons even further. See, I haven't done much. To me, Hangman's Alley is the best settlement. It may be small, but it's workable. If you're playing survival, it's the only settlement you can quick travel to in the story later down the line, since you can't quick travel in survival. But that settlement's the only one that has somewhat the capability of doing so. It's kind of a story thing. You'll find out later if you play survival and find out that's the closest settlement. So it would be the only way you could do it. It may be small, cramped, but you're allowed 20 people to live there. You can easily maintain it. Easy to defend. Easy to build on if you know what you're doing. There's tricks around it. My settlement is so far a 3-story settlement, and it has every amenity. It has a hospital. It has a traders. It has everything you'll ever want. See, this is where I grow my food.
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
Huh?
This is where the food grows. This is one of the entrances. It's easy to defend. This is where the cow is. Up here is the second level. This is the outhouses. And they need to take a shit, which is used for the farm for fertilizer. And here's the commercial area where they sell goods. And
I just need to trade gear with you.
Oui, monsieur. Give me your crap. I am giving you better shit. Here you go, sir. Hardened hunting rifle. And you need ammo for your new toy. There you go. You only need to give them one bullet with a weapon, and they'll have endless ammo with the settlers. Not with your companions, though, unless you get a mod for it. and you only need 20 because, well, it helps. It really helps. It doesn't work with your companions, though. Don't take your companions' weapons away from them or give them new weapons if you do not have the DLC. Or not the DLC, if you do not have the mods for it. For they will stop using those weapons when they run out of ammo. So just let them keep the weapons they're using, and they may be shit. Trust me. But they at least will never run out of ammo. They went with a whole new direction with it, where you cannot upgrade your companions' weapons or take them from them. They are stuck with the weapons they have if you want to leave them with endless, if you want them to have unlimited ammo. It's stupid, I know, but that's what they did. So when you get a companion, all you could do is give them new body armor or give them better gear to wear for defense purposes. But their weapon, they're stuck with it. They're stuck with that crappy ass weapon. Even if you hate the damn thing, you have no choice in the matter.
If you work, you eat. It's as simple as that. Let's trade. Go ahead.
But when it comes to settlers, they get the one weapon type, the one with the one ammo trick that we used in Fallout 3 for our companions. And then if I go upstairs, like he is, if I go upstairs here, this is the second floor of my settlement, where there's a bar and pub up here. And then this is going to be another building here for sale. This is going to be the rec area. And up here is where they sleep. It's the bunkhouse. And then I got this is where I put the power source, so the AI can't get to it and destroy it easily. They will try to go destroy that crap. And then right here is where I'm gonna put some area, relaxation area here, where they can, sit back, relax, sort of thing, and chill after a hard day's of work. Settlements get attacked every real world time. I believe they get attacked on an average of let me relook. I have a booklet. They get attacked every 5 minutes real world time if you're playing and you're nearby, and if you haven't done anything for a long time. There's some reason they attack the settlement on purpose. The settlement will be attacked on purpose to get you to go to that settlement and do something about it. Every 5 minutes, I've found. It could be from 5 to 20 minutes real world time. But you will get a heads up from the game saying your settlement's under attack, go defend it. And if you have good defenses ready on it, it will deal with it quickly. For some reason, though, settlement walls around a settlement don't really work because the way the game's quick travel system works, they will get around the wall and be in there before you get there for quick traveling. So I guess it depends if you want it aesthetically to have a wall or not. Though I don't really put walls. I just put turrets on top of the houses, pointed at their spawn points. So when the enemy spawns in, they just immediately get shot. See, there's a spawn points around the 3 doors that enters this settlement. The spawn points right there. I have a mod that puts the spawn points outside of the settlement because this settlement right here is kind of stupid if you do not have a mod. One spawn point's right here. That's why I have turrets up here and here. And then if they try to come in through that way, they're going to get obliterated. And then they can spawn right here if you do not have a mod. Where my tomatoes are, that's a spawn point in the game. Because you're not supposed to you're not expected to build here for some reason. It kind of bugs out right here. And the settlers will not go past this one point here. They will walk up to here, but they'll stop and come back. But they won't go any further, so that's why you want to get a mod that puts the spawn points outside of the settlement. And the unofficial patch fixes their pathing, so they go everywhere in here. Which I find a little stupid.
Yes? I just want to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
As you can see, all my settlers have either a look to them. Everyone in this settlement wears road leather and body armor. And I found that if you have a scavenger station and one of your turrets gets destroyed, I left, came back, and the turret was repaired by one of the scavengers. So I think that scavengers not only get you materials, like one material every day for some reason, only one material is given to you, like a screw or a piece of steel or a piece of wood. I don't know why it does that. But I think they repair any broken equipment.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Sure.
This guy's a guard, so I gave him armor because you want guards to have armor. It increases the defense of your settlement. What your guard wears when you assign him to be a guard determines the defensive value of that guard. That increases the settlement defense. Because if your guard goes down easy, then you're kind of screwed. The guard died. And I think Gun Nut is good perk if you want, stronger turrets, at least. Also, if you don't have the mod that patches a lot of things, you could put turrets right up here in this. I don't like I can't do that anymore, but that's the price I pay for patching the game. Put a turret there. Oh, by the way, this metal beam here from the Farm Harbor, do you see, that gives you these metal beams, are the perfect height to tell you that from the ground here is a single level, and if you do it on the next wood level on top of that, you can find the third floor. The AI struggles at going higher than 3 floors. So if you build any settlement, remember that only your settlers will only go up 3 floors. If you put a 4th floor higher, there is a high chance they will not go higher than that. They will stay to the 3rd floor and struggle to go up the staircase. So if you put anything up on the 4th floor, you can make it your own personal house. Or you can, make it up there for storage purposes. There we go. Oh, so if you never unchain this door here, the computer AI that tries to raid you cannot come through this door unless you remove the chain. And you can put turrets up on top of this thing. So, I mean, it's not like if they come through this door, they're going to have a nasty shock when they three turrets turn at them and just open fire at this tiny little choke point. That just ends them.
What a little rain, wind, and weed will do to a place.
Another day of hard work. Never changes.
Round of applause, sir.
Also, if you go to rename your things, rename them like my 10mm pistol, like I do. So when you go to scrap or drop an item, you know which one's yours you want to keep. I just say my 10mm pistol, my combat rifle, my double barrel shotgun. I just do that. So that way the game can separate my stuff from the stuff I want to scrap. That way I have the capability to, you know, tell the difference. So I don't scrap the wrong thing. It's just for that reason only. I mean, pipe weapons have a weird relationship with players. Also, there's a limit to your how much you can build in one given settlement, but there's a weird thing you can do to give yourself more space to work with and keep building long after you hit the max limitation. You go to your junk, and this may sound stupid, but you drop it. You just drop it onto the ground in the settlement that you wish to increase the capacity for. The more stuff you drop and the more stuff you scrap in the settlement, like so. And then you start scrapping it. See the top right meter? It says size. That little meter bar will fill up as you build. And then you just start scrapping the stuff in there. And that little meter will drop. Even if you have it really filled up with items and whatnot. Granted, this will make your system struggle sometimes if you put too much in an area. It could cause your game to crash. So try to do this if you just want to stick a few more things in and you want to make room for them. And you're not trying to go overboard with it. Because if you're doing this on console, there is a really weird limitation. Even if the meter goes down, it can only handle so much crap in an area before it will never let you load into that area without crashing your game 100 times over. So there's still limitations. See how the meter on the top right says size? When that fills up and goes red, you can't put any more into the settlement. But also, if you scrap stuff off the ground, it gives you more space. So there's always that if you ever want to make more room for building. As you see, all of this would normally not fit into my settlement in one go. It would reach its limit very rapidly. And because of that, I wouldn't have half this crap in here. Yeah, it's like an exploit, but it's an exploit Bethesda's never going to fix. Because if they did, we wouldn't be able to build our settlements at all. There would be too little room to work with. See, she's going to her job, which is in there. And everyone's like, just chills in here.
That place is nothing but trouble.
Also, keep the meat you get, because if you cook stuff up, you get XP. And then you get your aid item that can heal you. So, win-win. You don't need stem packs 24/7. You actually use the food in this game very well.
Hi.
You look like someone that needs a drink.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Great.
And anything you sell, most likely will still be in the shop if no one else buys it. Also, anything, if you have like food. Also, you will be attacked the more goods you have in your settlement. If you have abundance in food or items in a settlement, the game will attack your settlement for having too much in it. Doing too well for yourself, so they'll try to attack you for those goods. And then take some if they win. Oh, she didn't get a refill of money yet? God damn it. I sell my goods to my settlers.
What can I get you?
How are things
going?
Can't say anything comes to mind.
Are you having a problem, sir? Can you not escape the little stool? This seats up to 20 people up here, and only 20 people can live in the settlement at a given time. Settlements do have a max capacity of how many residents can live in an area. This settlement can have up to 20 people. Also, you can't put down this staircase here unless you put down something for it to be on top of, because this I'm standing on technically doesn't exist to the game, so stuff will fall through it. Yeah, there's only one way in and out. It's right here, through this. This one spot is the only way through this one entrance. It's been completely blocked off otherwise. And if you go to here, anything extra the settlers have to give you will be in here. See, I got 19 carrots, 4 corn, 1 mute fruit, and 9 water. This is the access extra stuff they've been producing, and if this builds up high enough, you will be attacked for it. In other words, the game wants it, knowing that you're doing too good. Also, that goes for your scrap materials, but if you do what I did and get yourself provisioners like this and set up your system of provisioners, the settlements start sharing all the same stuff with each other, which means that it all counts for all these settlements, so it doesn't go overboard and you won't be attacked as much. You'll still be attacked, but not as much. Weirdly enough. Oh, I should do this real quick. I need to go over here. Go back through all the other weapons here and see if there's anything I want from these weapons. Take the part and add it to the ones I want. Automatic receiver? Do I just... No, I can make a better one myself. I don't see any parts I may want from this weapon. I strip parts from from weapons I don't want and give them to weapons I do want. It's a part swap technically. You just build it back to, if you want to take a part, you just put standard receiver on it and then you just put it on the gun you do want to keep. That's it. So you don't need gun nut. You could just swap out parts. Drop the weapons I don't want. This is why I called I named my weapons, my pipe rifle, my laser musket. I named them for myself from purpose, so I don't accidentally lose them or have to search into a pile of junk for it. And then I scrap the ones I don't want. And then I get parts for it to come back to here from scrapping it to upgrade my weapons I have. You will need gun nut if you want to upgrade weapons straight up, but if you're like me who just knows that if I decide to just take the parts from one gun to another, it won't matter. And I wouldn't have to waste parts to, you know, make new parts. I could just... Oh, thank you for the follow, sure... Hatavis. Whoa, that is kind of cool. This hunting rifle would turn into a sword if I wanted to attach that. Pipe rifles are probably the first weapon you're gonna get that's easy to upgrade. A pipe rifle maxed out power is 22 if you want to use 45s for it, and 19 if you want to use calibrated powerful receiver. I only have a powerful receiver, which means my pipe rifle is as heavy as it's going to hit as hard as it's gonna. That doesn't use 45s. But 19 per shot is not bad for a pipe rifle, especially the way it's built. And a calibrated version of it, 10, which means it does more damage than the single fire. And if you get one of the special pipe rifles with a status of cripple or bleed with full auto, it's gonna do massive damage to enemies, even if it's a what. Alright, well thanks for all the tips. Heading back to work for break over. Okay, Zuby, hope you enjoy your work. And hope you enjoy the game when you do decide to play it. Here we are. My drum mag, I would like the quick one, but it's not necessary. I don't have to be quick on reloading. But I don't, but it plays the bill. It pays the bills, so I play games. Yeah. I don't like the suppressor. But this is probably how I'm going to leave my pipe rifle. Other than the receiver needing to turn full auto. This weapon is technically done. The recoil is near non-existent. So this is what my pipe rifle looks like. It's not a bad weapon. It's nice and stuff. I just find it stupid you don't get wood from scrapping pipe rifles. When you can see, it's made of fucking wood. Wood and metal. Shouldn't I get +1 wood for a bit? My combat rifle that uses 45s is probably the only 45 weapon I will use, like, ever. I like to get it a full stock, but I mean, this thing starts to look really good after a while. All these weapons do, especially if you get the longer mags and make it all decked out. I prefer the double barrel over the combat shotgun, because the double barrel packs twice the punch of a full auto, which is ironically funny. I'm going to use my combat rifle for a bit. I am low on my .38s, which is the most common ammo. Oh, a 10mm pistol. I forgot. I almost finished that too. Okay, this settlement is being built up quite nicely. Oh, god damn. I should actually do this right now while I'm here. I need to get Science 4 just for this stupid thing. But for now, what I need done is, can I make one more water? No, I cannot make a water thing. But I'm going to start putting lights up. I'm going to start putting lights up all over the place to give this place a nice lived-in feel. time to get this place nice looking. I always get these for I don't know why, but I love having fans in restaurants or places where you go to eat. For some reason, I just find it nicer to have the fans. I can make so much because I went out and just hoarded the hell out of copper. I'm going to spread these out in a nice pattern. That way there's light, but not too much light. Oh, how I'm going to power them? It's a bit tricky, but it's doable. See, they can get power still. It's just I don't have the power grid set up. See, up here, there is my things are up here, so I'm going to take this here and find a spot it can fit on, connect it, and then run the power across the top. I use the outside of the buildings as a way to get the power across the settlement. And it also hides the power grid really well. Up and over, this way. I need to get it to go down a bit. See how the power grid's already setting up all the lights I have preemptively set up? I might as well do this while I'm here. I wanted to make this into something. Yep. Here we go. I know it's gonna look stupid, because I wanted to just build something that's really dumb right here, but I don't think it's gonna let me now. I kind of need one thing up in the air here. Are you not gonna let me do it now? No, you're not. Oh, I hate you for that. I was gonna set up a thing so I could put turrets up easier. It's not gonna let me. I've set turrets up here before. I mean, I could just... Yeah. And then this goes here. A door goes here. And if you wonder what this is for... You know how this lady here works here? I'm making her place to sleep closer to work. No need for her to walk 5 fucking miles just to go to work from bed. Since you can assign people to their own beds, you live close to your job. Don't worry about it. You're welcome. And let's get her a nice desk where she does her paperwork and filing. Then she's got a filing cabinet in here, I think. Oh yeah, I forgot filing cabinets are wonky when it comes to that sort of thing. Okay, there's her dresser. She wouldn't need anything else because the bathroom below. Now I need door. White is for residential. Blue is for commercial. And green and red is for industrial. Yeah, we color code things for some stupid reason, but it just makes things easier. Now I'm back here. I find the power supply. There it is. I get the copper thing out. Stick it up here. Just to make the turn. And then I gotta go back up. Shit. Also, I like to stick them up here. So it looks like it's still attached to the wiring. It's still attached to the old wiring. It's out of the way, out of sight, out of mind, and not going to bug the player too much when he looks at it. You wouldn't think of twice where it would be, actually. And now everything's getting powered. Not everything. There's one spot that's going to be difficult until I get to Vault 66 to get a better version of a power plug. Vault 66 has better looking versions of these conduits. They're smaller. You can't really see them really well, but they look nice. And I mean very nice. I need my ladder. Where's my step ladder? Help me, step ladder. I need to go up. And then I put... You should always have one of these ladders on you at all times. Just one. So you can get up to locations like this and then do what you need to on top. And actually, this would mean that this is the first settlement I've about finished. Stick a conduit dead center. Cut across. Oh, it's too far. That's fine. I can make it go closer for this reason. Huh? I place you right here, dumbass. Connect. Nope, still too far. There is a length limit. What you do is try to get to connect, period. Like this. Then you pick it up and see how far you can get away with it. Because as you get more length into it, the further the slack is on the wire here. And you go as far as you can. But one of these can power up to 4 of these roof tiles. So you know what you're looking at. Store that. See, I like those spinning lights for this reason only. Now you got this nice Nuka-Cola place. Okay, I don't like how that's merging together. There we go. It's a tight fit, but it works. But it looks nice. All the farmland's right below it, too. If they ever needed food, they know it'll be right down below. And right here is one hell of a doozy. See how this power line is right here? I gotta take this, which I wish I had the vault. The other vault set up. So I can just use the smaller ones to hide the fucking wiring, but I have no choice in the matter to use these ones for now. If I wish to power what's up there. Because once this, while you wait for a turn on the slot machines, and then you'll have the bedrooms up here to go to sleep after you've gone bankrupt. See how nice it is? This is what I mean by nice. It looks good, feels good. I don't like how this wire here is a thing. These wires, but I can't do nothing about it. It just is what it is. And it's fine. It's fine. Everyone's like, it doesn't sound fine. It's not. It's really not. But I'll live with it. I can finally build a trader. I only could do trader 1, though, sadly. General store, which is right here. This is the general store. This settlement has everything you'll need. It has a hospital. It has a general goods store. It has a bar. It has a farm. It has armor and weapons. It's got everything. It's got everything you possibly will ever need. It's kind of ridiculously well made. I don't know how I came up with this little tiny town, but I always was good at taking something small, cramming everything you need into it. I mean, my bedroom looks small, but I have a fucking cat tree, as you see, that's 6 foot tall. Cat tree in my fucking bedroom that's on the camera that the cat goes to. And my dresser, all my games. I got 2 dressers in here. And a nightstand. And I built my own headrest. This room has so much shit packed into it that you would not think would fit in a room, but it looks clean but yet spacious somehow. How I fucking did that, even I don't know. I just do it. These outhouses are for them to have a place to shit. Lore-wise, you don't need a place to shit. But when they poop, they use it for fertilizer for the farm that's close by to it. That's why it makes sense to put the outhouses right here. There's men's, women's, and whatever the hell you other creature you may be bathrooms. So there's a little for everyone. And we got a cow. Hi, Betsy. And Bootsy. There's turrets. It's well defended, well lit now, and is outright beautiful. And it makes sense because this is how it's propped up, how they're keeping it all above. It's connected to the other parts of the buildings, so it's pretty much it. Wait, why are you not getting power? You should be getting power. Oh, it bugged. It bugged is all. So you go up here. This will be the recreational center. The recreational area is not done yet. I'm going to put turrets up here and on top of this roof pointed at that door. That door is a death sentence if any AI comes through. It is going to be obliterated. And now I just need to get a clinic and clothing store in here. Easy. I can easily fit the clothing store. I actually build the clothing store is actually right here. This is a clothing store when I'm done with it. It's small, not doing much. The clinic is also the bunkhouse. That way when you're up here going to bed, you can ask for medical attention and they will give it to you. Right here would be for someone to sleep in. These bunks are for sleeping and for medical reasons. So you have somewhere just rest your head and your doctor is nearby to check on you. Everything's in convenience, small little living quarters. Yeah, it's a bit airy. But what are you going to do? It's an apocalypse and at least you have a roof over your head. It's better than nothing. At least it feels like something where you would live. Storage-wise, you don't get much space. I mean, you're already living in a cramped area anyways. And your defense does not need to go over 100. So if you see a defense over 100, just spread them out a little more evenly or something. If you visually just want it to be a visual thing. There we go. Now they have places to put their stuff. I always end up building this place different every time, but my power source always goes up on the 3rd floor highest point for safety reasons. The AI will try to take it out. And if they take it out, there goes a lot of your shit. And it's expensive to repair. Hangman's Alley is probably the best place I've had ever built. Ever. Oh, I gotta put away my mods. For my weapon mods anyways. Now how do I get to Lexington? Well, have a nice day. He's really intrigued by that turret up there. That's my provisioner. I use robot provisioners because they're just better. They don't go down as easy. Human ones, they take less resources, and yeah, I know they give 50 happiness to the settlers, but I get to 100 happiness easy once I start putting down slot machines. Slot machines, max that out quick. Yay! Oh, it's already been an hour and 30 minutes? Man, I must have been having fun if I didn't notice the time fly by like that. These old games are going to be way more popular than any modern stuff until they figure out to pull their heads out of their ass. Yeah, modern games right nowadays are just terrible. But it's been proven that us players are going back to our old games and just playing those. In other words, it's just proof that your new games ain't going to do shit. And that's not good for them. They're going to get pissy about it. But we prefer games that are finished, ready to go, right out of the packaging, hard copies, that where we could take it and hold it in our hand and slide it in. Digital is not going to survive if you keep playing around bullshit and bullshitting us. Oh, there's a crash site over here. Because digital games, you do not legally own them. There is no protections for digital games consumer rights. That may be why people, maybe that's why gaming companies like that, because then they could just say, oh, we just decided to delete your account, all games gone. What good would that do you? Then why would you ever want to purchase digital games knowing that they could just steal your purchases with zero protections to you as a person? Hence why players would rather have hard copies. Digitally, you do not own the product. You're renting it. Are you friendly, sir? Guess not.
Perfect.
And that's why it's starting to show. Digital games are declining because people are losing their accounts, losing all their purchased games, and told that there is no protections for them. And it's like, well, why buy your shit then? We aren't gonna. Ever. That's just a fact. We'll go back to our old games that still work offline. Those games are going to forever be a thing. Yeah, they're going to get expensive when they become old antique games. Like the old Nintendo games, Donkey Kong 64, old Mario games. Nintendo knows this and lets you buy the hard physical versions, knowing full well that if they fucking try to go pure digital, they will lose. They will lose everything in a matter of years. And they know this, so they don't fuck with it right now. Wow, that is some radiation. Woo! They'll try to do it in the future, maybe, but their systems cannot handle that. I mean, they barely can run Animal Crossing. You think they're going to be able to sit there and download a game on that damn thing? And have enough space to have multiple games? Ha! No. So they're going to stick with hard copies. Which is the smart thing Nintendo's doing. Because Nintendo sticks with hard copies, I feel like Nintendo's going to win. What the hell keeps exploding over here? Granted, I wish you can stream right from a Switch straight to the internet, and then I would stream Switch games. I would play my Ocarina of Time. I would play Twilight Princess. I would play all those good old classic games that we know and love and would play till the end of our lifespan. Because they're fully done games. You get what you pay for and you know what you're paying for.
Law and order has prevailed.
Of course we're going to go back to the old ways. The old ways were the good ways. Not everything has to be constantly upgraded and integrated. Some things can stay good old fashioned while upgrading with the regressing. That's just regressing and forgetting. Because you forgot what you were trying to get. Or what you were trying to go for. Because you lost the moral standing that you were trying to hold onto the whole time. Means you lose yourself and everything you stood for in the first place. Doesn't help you at all that way. Hello? Score, level up.
You feel that? It's called fear.
You feel that? It's called a 10 millimeter. Cogsworth! Huh? What was that? Turns around and just murks the guy. It's like almost an insult where he's like, what? I think I felt something. I'm not quite sure.
Are we still having fun?
Hence why I think I like this Fallout 4 kind of makes sense. Is you're from the old world with old traditions and old beliefs that's still needed in the modern future time of an apocalypse to keep people from falling apart and becoming animals again.
This is fucking crazy.
You don't say it's fucking crazy. Of course it's fucking crazy. You picked a fight with a fucking armed robot. What were you thinking? But it is Cogsworth. Special kind of little man I got. As happiness also goes up, the more likely you'll get new settlers to move into your settlements. Because they hear there's this happy place that has room for them. Why wouldn't you want to go live there? That was my kill! Thank you, Cogsworth, though. I was smiling. I was about to pull the trigger, and lo and behold, motherfucker just murks my kill in one shot. When he's fully upgraded, though, it becomes a fucking joke. Man, if they actually cleaned up this place and built around in a circle on these old buildings, they would have one hell of a nice little settlement going. I miss when those gave you XP for defusing. They used to. It's getting dark already. Of course it is. It's called going to nighttime. Also, like, subscribe, blah blah, YouTube's usual bullshit. If I don't do it, YouTube will beat me in the basement. And do unspeakable things to me. I dare not speak of what they do.
there's a use to that, I'll eat my hat.
You're gonna eat a lot of hats. Why is this place on fire? Oh, okay. Yeah, I know, I leveled up. The higher your charisma, the more settlers you get as well, so... What do I want, though? I still need some perks. Scavenger, that's right. Scrapper. I needed to give it to Scrapper next. To scrap more stuff. I end up getting the settlement stuff first because I like building settlements in this game. You know, I understood what they wanted to go for in this game. They wanted the player that, since we bragged so much about, oh, we're so good we can build the settlements better than the devs, and it's like, yes, we can. So they let us, and they should keep letting us, but they should think about letting it change it a bit to have the story be good. But letting us build the settlements around the map as needs be would be great, but make it a little easier for us to get the required materials to keep building our settlements, and having those settlements be the key focal points of the game. They could make it a story based off let's say, the world is being settled and you're a survivor or you're a vault dweller that comes out, but you know a lot about building. Not much of a fighter, you're more of a thinker and creator. And the enemy wants to take your settlements for themselves and be the one to rule the world through conquering by settling the area. The more you literally do it, it's more of a, how should I put this? It's like playing Risk, but Fallout. But you're building your settlements, and the enemy wants to take over your settlements. And if you have it built and defended enough, they can't take them over, and you keep moving forward, taking more and more land, until you become the victor, and settling the areas. And then eventually you take out the enemy, becoming the dominant power in the area. Sort of Risk, but for Fallout. But they would have to do it good enough to where it doesn't get boring or stale, and don't make it to where the AI gets way too aggressive on your settlements and whatnot. It has to be a nice balancing act, because each faction will have their own areas on the map, and you start developing your settlements out, taking over their areas, beating their bosses, and continuing the story. And as you take over the areas, the other factions also start to take notice that you're growing in power and whatnot, and their settlements are still, stagnant. But they will try to steal from your settlements to slow you down. It would be a slower process, but at least the settlements would be a functioning thing. Granted, you give us different shapes and designs and areas to work with. You start out with 0 settlements. You go over and join a faction, beat their boss, and start taking over the area. And started working your settlements outward, so you pick your own faction, or you start taking over and building your own settlements with no faction affiliation, which means you would have a lot of different what do you call it? A lot of different endings depending on the faction you help take over the area. Or if you do it with no settlements whatsoever, and your own faction, it gives you a different story. I'm gonna get hit in a second. Dodge this! You having fun? But yeah, a Risk version of Fallout, where you build your own settlements. Granted, you have to make sure every settlement's even, and each area has a certain amount of settlements equal to the other areas, and you grow in power by taking over other settlement spots that are underdeveloped because they don't know what they're doing. Any particular reason you're blowing your ass up?
Pack it in, boys. There's nothing out there.
This should be fun! Nothing like a little dust up to get the oil.
But a Risk version, it'd be technically Risk, but you have to get a damn good story to go with it. Like the Brotherhood of Steel settlements versus the Minuteman settlements versus a Ghoul settlement faction, or a...
Just get warmed up over here.
Picking up hostile life signs.
Shook up over nothing.
Okay, then...
Get some, motherfucker! Open fire!
That power armor didn't do shit for you once you blew it up with the Fat Man as much as you did. I know I would run out of bullets at some point, but I have Scavenger now. Running out of bullets is not an option anymore. I mean, it's already what they're trying to get with this when you can build your own settlements and stuff. The story's lacking, though. They could have done way better with the story. But that's the biggest gripe, other than all the crashes, bugs, and whatnot in the game. But the player base has proven that you don't have to build the settlements. You just got to give us an area to work with, and we'll do it ourselves. Even if we have to take it over. Hell, you can even have a raider settle. You can join the raiders in taking over the area if you wanted a raider storyline to be evil. So many options if they went that route of a Risk version of the game. It means all settlements would have to be claimed by a faction, with them fighting over territory, land, and all that. But and yet we'd have to come up with different endings for each faction that you help win. Or if you decide to go it alone and just take out the faction leaders and take all the settlements for yourself without joining a faction, which would be its own thing. Or if you decide to join the Raiders or the Minutemen or the Brotherhood. Hell, you can even have the Institute, but they are not as powerful anymore. And they join the Railroad as a combo. Because not everyone in the Institute believed in what the Institute was doing and how they were going about it. And then that way you have a whole bunch of options to work with. I know this is just ideas, but everyone's probably thinking like, those are fucking good ideas. At least then they would have multiple endings, different storylines, tons of quests to help out each faction. Hell, you can even try to have it to where you have multiple factions deciding to split the territories and leave as equals in the single territory. So many options. So many options. You lose track quickly. Or you decide to make them all be peaceful somehow and not be controlled. And you don't control any of the settlements, but you help build them and decide to make sure they are all peaceful with each other. That way you can do a pacifist run. Options, options, options. So many options. But that would be the best way to do it if you wanted to really bring out the settlement building. And if you wanted to keep the weapon mod things, make pipe weapons the most common weapon, and the other weapons the rarest of the rare, to the point the only way to get to them is to build them from pipe weapons. Monster Hunter style. Where the pipe weapon is the base of all weapons. That means you have to have a pipe version of every weapon. And the laser musket technically is the base pipe version of a laser weapon.
That's how it's done. Am I right? Clear on, sir. Thanks to the technology of General Atomics, water has no parallel.
But I hope that gives idea to a lot of people. As these are your options, you could go about it. You know, if they were smart, they would cut a hole here so that you can see through the window. And as settlements grow and you improve upon the settlements, they would have better items in the shops. Also, you would have to rethink your whole way of doing the perk trees. of course. But those perk trees do need to be reworked quite a bit.
Whoever did this, I wish they were never born. Damn straight.
To where Scavenger, you only need 2 stars on it. And to make...
What was that? What the? Nothing there now.
He's not there now. Surprise!
Shit. They'll make you do it.
You'll have to do better than that. That it? Well, fine then.
I swear I must be going crazy.
I do like Idiot Savant as a thing, but I wish they went about it differently, to where you could just pick it no matter what, and the odds just go up or down depending on the requirements for it to go up and down. Yeah, my clunky ass running up and down the hallways is using a stealth boy. I'm carrying 200 pounds of shit. I'm heading back to my settlement now. It's been 2 hours. I only play for a couple hours a day. A little more if I get, you know, into it. Or if I'm talking to and chatting with people in chat, you know, kind of extends the time a little bit. I'm starting to ramp up my levels now, which is good. That's what I wanted. I need to bring up my charisma, my intelligence to 9, which it is, I believe. Oh, come on. Yeah, when I was younger, I didn't like mods in games because those were always built to cheat the system. But mods nowadays are made to repair games that are not fully repaired like they should be. Which I find idiotic. That it's up to the players to fix what the devs just got too lazy to finish. And going like, oh, we'll repair it later. No, it should have been done the first time, the right time, the first time. That sentence was just made my head hurt. It should have been done right the first time. That's the saying, yes. And since you didn't, and you're literally relying on your players to fix your bullshit, we're gonna look down on you because we expect better. You're not an indie company or an indie game developer. You have thousands of people working for you. Indie developers are like 1 to 10 people. We give slack to them because they got a lot of shit to do and they got very little people to do it. AAA, you don't have that. And you will not get the comfort that indie games get because of that. We expect high quality, done the first time, the right time. With none of the bullshit. We expect it to open it up, pick it out of the case, put it in our PC or console, and it better run with little to no issue. With no updates really needed. It has to work.
You hear about that farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
Heads up.
Something you need, sir?
It's the fact that you don't do that is why we get mad at you. And why we stop buying your games and your products. You're mistreating your player base. You're mistreating your customers. And we will not provide funding for your garbage. And we will not be mistreated like that either. We don't even mind if you go bankrupt. We know you will be replaced. Very easily.
Deep. Just look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
And I think they forgot that. Which is not good. Not good at all. Don't preach to us either. We don't want to hear that. We're here to escape reality in your video game. Tell us a good story and then leave it at that. You're for entertainment purposes only. You're not necessary if you ain't gonna entertain. If you want to go do activism, do it on your own time.
You ain't been up to see Grey Garden. You should go. Whole place is run by a robot.
Gaming stuff. Which is ironic. No, I am what you would call an OG gamer. One of the originals. Since I was around when arcades were very still popular. Popular, new, and unique. There. Now it looks right. You know, it looks like it's propping up the whole building. Let's put a little one over here. Come on. Just clip into place somewhere. Oh, that works. Just beady. There. Ah, finally I can build one of these damn things. I'll build one, and only one, and then I'll put it away when I don't need it. Where would I build you? Because they have a robot here, the robot provisioner that's here. I want to be able to upgrade them and tweak them a little. Not by much, just want to give them. Damn, that's big.
I say, sir, I absolutely adore our time together.
I lost track of how many blisters I got.
Very clever.
Okay, store it. Wait, did I store it or scrap it? Okay, I stored it. I don't want to scrap it. I think that's what's happening now is the gaming industry is realizing that we are not going to put up with their bullshit. We know they're replaceable. Very much so.
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
Crop's coming in pretty good.
I prefer this one. This look for the pistol, but I need gun nut, next level and gun nut. Also, I need to get myself a level up in medic.
Yes?
Hello. This is off a little, and it's bugging me. 1 second. There. That was bugging me way too much. Well, you put the dirty dishes, I guess, and that's where they clean them. That's why I always give them this sink, because they would be cooking on it, cooking multiple things, if you know what I mean. Cook over here, clean dishes, have a bunch of stuff over there, Pick up your dirty dishes. Soda. You got finagled it a little. You wonder what I'm building here? Oh. That's easy. There's one place that they don't have yet that would make sense to have here. So I'm gonna build it. Granted, it is decorative only, but it's something. Wait, what? Where is it? Where would I find that? Oh, right near my face. It's the bathtubs. How do you think they bathe? You fill it up with water, hot water, then you let it drain out below. Granted, you'd be like, but not over the crops. That's more of a hassle. I would have to rebuild this whole place. This is mostly for aesthetic purposes. But it's better than nothing, okay? There you go. Place to bathe. It's nice, isn't it? It feels cozy. This is pretty much aesthetic stuff now. Stuff they brought up here just to sit down and chill. No, they're sticking out through. No. Well, they just walk over it, so I guess it's not too bad, but no, no. Just sit there and watch static. I gotta put this. Should point out where they would be standing. Well, technically, I could just put it right here and... like so. And then... switch these beds out for... these beds. Okay, I wonder why milk thing next to the bath after you take a hot bath? You wouldn't know. That's something you just won't know. Sorry. Hot, nice, some nice cold milk, fruit milk, or just milk in general after a hot bath. Can't beat that. $20 water, 23 food, and 10 people. This place holds up to 20 people in total. Oh, hi guys. Oh. Ha, cool. Now they can get up here after work. Nice. I'm just building on the fly right now. I need to make this into a waiting area for the slot machines I'm going to have to build later. Oh yeah, this floor is usually a little lower, so that's why that doesn't work right now. The soda machine's gonna be right there, so... Or right here? I know I have a soda machine to put in here later on. That... A lot of things could be arranged differently, but... For now, tables... When the power gets put over here, it'll be fine. Because once I get the slot machines, I'll rewire it from here to the slot machines, from to the other slot machines, not needing these anymore. And then the power will run back over to and give power to that light. still don't like how that is right there like that. I mean, I could. Yeah, why not? That is a possibility. Why not do it? Don't know why I didn't think of that sooner, but maybe because it's just an empty slot and doesn't look normal. But there's something I could put there. Decoration time. What? When I say decoration time, I mean like, where is it? Oh, have I not found it yet? Where I get where I can get plants to put down? Power? Oh, this is requiring 2 power more than I have. Oh, my battery's low. Sorry, guys. This is the first time it's happened in a long time. Let me just plug it in real quick. It's right next to me. Huh. It's been a long time since I had to add a new power source. What? Why can't I build a power source? Oh, gears and screws, huh? Well, I would only need 2 gears if I...
Ain't looking for
Hey
trouble,
there.
I hope.
I'm sure I've got something you need.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Here's what I've got.
Just gonna buy a couple cheap... A pipe submachine gun. Neat.
Yeah. Hey there.
Looking for a weapon?
I'll take a look. Sure.
Great.
I need something that... It looks like it would give me a lot of parts.
sure I've got something you need.
Let's see what you got.
Great.
Okay, need one more gear. If I get 2 more gears, I can make a better engine. 5 more gears, I can make that one. Then in the long run, the large one would probably be my best bet, and then keeping around the smaller ones. Wait, could I scrap one large one to get back 5 gears? If I can, that'd be worth it. No, steel and rubber only? That's it? Lost power to my place because of this bullshit. I need gears. Could have mounted them too. And when I get slot machines, I better have science level 4 to get the best engine possible. Power-wise, I guess it's not too demanding yet. Oh yeah. Because of that, oh, that's why. Well, I could just, for now, store it. All power returns back. Everything's running fancy schmancy. Yep. I have to wait to get some more gears to upgrade my power source a little. Cow jiggles. Should build a fence around the cow. For aesthetics. Cow, go back in the pen. Try to give you as much space as I can, but no promises. There we go. It's a little floaty, but it'll do.
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days. Biggest town I ever saw.
And they have multiple ways of getting in and out. Where the fuck is she going? Wait, do they leave the settlement to go all the way around? But I put a staircase
Yes.
right here. Oh, I guess this day shift isn't over yet. No, wait, it ended. That's why she's no longer working. Wait, where'd she go? Take out the 10mm pistol. To get that out, I'm not gonna scrap it. I want to rename it.
My back hurts, my feet hurt, everything hurts.
There we go. What if I gave everyone better weapons now? Let's take out the combat shotguns and the combat rifles. And then I take the 10mm meters from them. Unless it's a super special one. I don't like how they were in the dark the whole time. You have to get power all the way across now. I'll have to wire around the other way.
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days. Biggest town I ever saw.
I want to trade a few things, of course.
Okay, he has a stub nose.
Crop's been growing pretty good lately.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
Regular 10mm. Okay, I will give you a combat shotgun and a shotgun tail to go with it. This place is so cramped in close quarters, shotguns would benefit.
Seems to be growing well.
Crop's coming in pretty good.
Just looking to trade a little.
Beats doing housework.
Go ahead.
When these guys go to try to attack this place, it's gonna end them. She has a submachine gun. She don't need a new weapon.
The whole place is run by robots.
I would like to get this engine, the large, and keep the 2 5s. Oh, wait, are you a new settler? No, you're not. I just never gave you a new weapon. For the cow. Man, this place is gonna look beautiful when I'm done. It's a little dark in here. I could wire it all the way across here, to here, over to there now. Wait, it's been 3 hours. Damn, I got sidetracked again. Just gonna finish this up. There's a cat. At least he's not standing in the dark 24/7 now. He's only in partial darkness. I'm gonna build over here, I don't know. Okay, I need more copper, which is gettable. And gears. %77% happy, and it'll keep going up for a while because they have full power. They have good stuff. This is technically almost finished. Other than a few things like me opening the shop right here. But they all have... What?
Another day of hard work. Never changes.
I remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
Hope you ain't one of them synths here to spy on me.
My back hurts, my feet hurt, everything hurts.
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
What the hell happened to everybody? You all just went bleh.
You hear about that farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
Yes?
Yep, everyone's heading up to the bunkhouse to sleep.
Heads up.
Sir?
Hey, Codsworth.
Here you go.
Your thoughts?
How do you keep an idiot in suspense?
Oh, fuck you.
Ah, get it?
That's all.
All right, then.
Vault 88 emergency classification. Unspecified integrity breach warning. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under Emergency Protocol BT-76. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from Vault 88. Authentication code word Impish. Vault 88 emergency classification. Unspecified integrity breach warning. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under Emergency Protocol BT-76. This signal will repeat.
Okay, I need to get him. I need to get 3 adhesive.
Emergency broadcast signal from Vault
Very clever.
Authentication code word Impish. Vault 88
Sure, let me just stop what I'm doing to talk to you. I'm being sarcastic. Leave me alone. You're tight.
available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under
3 adhesive shouldn't be too hard to get. Ooh. Is that Carla or my own? No, it's mine.
The Minutemen could use someone like you.
emergency broadcast signal from Vault
Excuse me. Yeah?
Authentication code word Impish.
You ask me. Freedom's always worth fighting for.
Classification.
Hey.
Unspecified integrity breach warning.
Yeah?
Any available
Hey.
Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under Emergency Protocol BT-76. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency broadcast signal from Vault 88. Authentication code
Oh yeah, I know where there's some adhesive. There's either I go to deal with some raiders or I go down here and hopefully they have the 3 adhesive I need.
Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under Emergency Protocol BT-76. This signal will repeat.
Yeah, Cogworth uses his middle hand to grab stuff, so... I'm just trying to finish something up before I get off. So... Oh yeah, this is my Cogsworth. He my buff boy. Yeah, when you if you ever ask Handy, Mr. Handy or Gutsy or Cogsworth to pick something up, they will always use their middle hand. Middle claw, so give him the middle claw if you want it to look good. It looks better, you know. Sorry about that. I think I bumped into my microphone. Oh, I guess I'll have to start dinner soon in about a few minutes too, so I guess it's best time for me about to get off, but first I'm gonna upgrade Mr. Cogsworth here to be a sociopathic nutjob. My defense towers over the bridge that literally has no spawn over it. Those are my provisioners. I build my provisioners, and then I found out that robot provisioners, if they're in combat and kill something you're nearby, you get XP. You don't if they're human, though. Yeah.
Very handy, sir. And I should know.
Look alive.
Can I be of service? How may I be of service?
Your thoughts?
Only the anxiety of what future adventures await us, sir. I'm sorry. Did I say anxiety? I meant anticipation.
That was it.
All right, then.
Well, that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed. Wait a minute. What the hell? God, I love my boy Cogsworth here. Bye.